Guess what, guys? We're back in Indy. Last time we were here was Cletus and cars. Did not go good for us. Broke everything in the car for us. Fingers crossed this time, a little better luck. We're here for Street Car Takeover. I think the plan is to race in heavyweight. Kind of see how that goes. Got to run a tech. We just showed up. Kind of a long drive. I'm a bit out of it after driving that. It's only a 3-hour drive, but it only took us 7 hours to get here. More on that later. But Crown Vic's out here. We've done everything we can to make sure that we are prepared for battle. We're gonna make a couple real short test hits, shut it off early, and check some spark plugs out and kind of see what we got before we really go trying to send it all the way out the back door again. So today, soft pass. Hopefully just get a couple shakedowns in tonight, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. Before the 1-2 shift. Alright, so first hit, it's in the books. Real easy, soft tune-up in it. We didn't really try to hit it hard with nothing. Roughly 18 pounds on top of the dome, so it may have made 18 or so pounds of boost. We pulled the spark plugs up. I killed the ignition at about 8th mile. Coasted off the track, pulled spark plugs out of it. We're checking the spark plugs to see, well, make sure that we're all right. Some of the old timers would call that a plug run. So we decided to shut that thing off kind of early, double check the plugs, make sure that everything's happy and looking good in there before we try to go out there and run all the way out the back. I did notice it's a little slow leave-in and whatnot, so we're going to try to spice things up on the starting line a little bit. Go for another test pass, maybe run it out a little bit farther, see what it does. Done with our second pass. Put a little more in it and actually ran it all the way out this time. It's still super soft. We're still working on the leave a little bit after getting the dump valve and whatnot, so we're still kind of situating what we're doing with that. A little more confidence to try to run it all the way out the back. Hopefully we'll start actually putting some power to it. That wasn't, I think I put 19 on the top of the dome. I think it had 18 last time, so that pass there went an 895. Real soft on the 60 foot, a 149, which is way off the pace for this car, so we definitely need to work on that. Once we get that taken care of, then everything else will fall into place and we'll start putting power into it. For now, 2 test hits done, and we're still running on all 8 cylinders. Might sound like nothing. Feels good.
Ready to blast off.
All right, Saturday, Indy Street Car Takeover. Getting ready for, I think this is just a test run, right? Just a test run. So it'll be our third test while we're out here. We got it turned up a little bit higher. We're hoping to fix some stuff on the lead and see what kind of information that gives us. We're racing, I think, this Hellcat up here. He's been pretty fast.
To the next round.
Alright guys, too much boost, sat too long, probably built too much boost on this bigger motor, just makes way more torque. So on the next one.
That's the first time she's
Yep,
done that, and I don't even think I've seen it do that.
probably first times that we built it.
Well, we're back in the 70s. 71 with the 1. And the driver forgot to do some driving there for a little bit. I kind of banged the limiter on the 1-2 shift. It felt good, that's why. Like, it was pulling. And I was like, wow, that feels good, but I don't think it's time to shift yet. And then it was like, I was like, oh, it's time to shift. And oh, it felt good. Went 160 out the back. That's probably the fastest we've been so far, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the air must be a little bit better than it's been all day. Hey, bro. I decided I wanted to try the light a little bit. I mean, it ain't perfect, but I'm so used to just like not caring about the tree that I was like, you know, let's try to get back on that a little bit. Oh, 57. Yep. And just like that, we are done here. hot. It's been brutally hot. It's 2 days of being in the sun like crazy. A little bit of drama getting here to the track. I made some decent passes, I guess. We kind of learned, we got to learn a whole bunch of stuff about what we can do with a dump valve and how long it takes to respond. But we ended the day on a good note. Last pass we just put down was an 871 with the 1. It's up there in some of our personal fastest so far, but car's still way turned down. We have not really put any power to it, and we are learning. New motor combination seems very promising. So was the old motor combination for that matter, but we were headed in the right direction. 2 895s, an 891, or sorry, an 871, and we drove the car back in the trailer. None of the insides are outside. I think it's a win. I'm tired. We're gonna drive back home tonight.
And Paisley sold some t-shirts.
Paisley sold some shirts. By the way, we're gonna start putting a link up for some of the merch that we've got coming out. We've got a couple things here now. We'll get some pictures up, and if you guys are interested, by all means, we'll get it set up so we can get some shirts out to you. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your support. See you on the next one.
Sub and like. Hit that notification on.